Hi, Sanith. Thank you very much for coming on board as a judge for Distanced Shakespeare.
Hey, Jan, thanks for having me. It's
Oh,
good to get back into sort of Shakespeare mode after a little while.
yeah. Okay, so Sanith, as a judge, we have a couple of questions so that the participants also understand what you are looking for in their performances. The first one is from an individual. What are you looking for from an individual who is taking part and acting in the competition?
Right. So, I mean, I think the other two judges, Adam and Indu, have really, explained a lot of things about understanding the scripts and, making sure that the character story arc is clear and making sure that people understand what they're saying. So, and I'm 100% behind all of what they've said. And I don't need to say that again. I think apart from what they said, something I personally like to look for is sometimes we have a tendency to overact. We have these grand gestures and things that we tend to do, which sometimes may not be necessary. It's very archaic looking. So I think keeping it realistic, keeping it modern, keeping it contemporary, relevant to the audience. I think that's something I would kind of look for, in addition to all the wonderful stuff that others have said. Right.
Okay, all right. Then the next question is in terms of the team. Now, again, even here, uh, there is a fair amount of teamwork involved. So, what would you be looking for from a team that is taking part?
I think the first challenge I think Adam talked about is how they bring that energy to bear. As you well know, on stage, what really communicates to the audience is the energy that people bring together and project out. When you're bringing that to actual live audience, it's going to be challenging. But I would look for how they use this space to actually communicate that and how they work as a team. And I think the other judges have already talked about the teamwork and how one shouldn't overpower the other. So all that is great. Um, I would look for how they really harness their energy, how they communicate that, and I would also look especially for how innovative they have been as a team in using this new medium. So let me explain what I mean. Theater is all about the use of space.
Correct.
And Jan, you and I cut our teeth under the great Jerome De Silva, who's a master of
Master of
using
using
space.
space.
I mean,
Absolutely.
throw out all the curtains, throw out this, throw out that. But that's a really good example, because if you plan to do a production at the LAN event, you can't just uproot that and take it to, let's say, the Bishop's College, because that space is completely different. You have to tailor your performance to best use the space that you have in mind. What you guys are trying to do now is create a virtual space, you know, but that is still a space. I'd like to see some teams get together and really make use of the space rather than take the
Exactly.
conventional route.
Right.
How
Okay.
creative, how innovative, how have you pushed the boundaries of that technology to a point where you're really utilizing everything that this new medium,
Exactly.
and that's
Interesting
something
to see.
I would really look for that. I mean, what have they done with what is available to them, and how
Right.
have they realized that?
Okay. So, Sanith, one final question. As a producer, as an actor, as a director, and someone who's been involved with theater pretty much all your life,
Right.
what would you, as the person, Sanith Vijayaratna, as the theater person of Sanith Vijayaratna, what would you be looking at? What would you expect? What should people avoid?
Right. What should people avoid? For me, it's not about the competition. And I think one of the others also mentioned this. If you focus too much on the competitive side of things and say, "Oh, we are all out to win this," and if your focus is there, it's not going to work for you. my personal view is it's all about having fun. I mean, why are we doing theater in this country? We don't get paid for it. We spend our money for it. You know,
And
we
break our
we
backs for it.
utilize our, we break our backs for it. People's relationships are on the rocks because of it. Why do we do it? Right? And the reason is it's fun. It's what we live for. But people tend to get beyond that. They forget about it. They have this competitive thing about it. It's not about that. It's about making sure you're enjoying yourself, you're doing what you love doing. And I am telling you, this is to the competitors, I am telling you, if you guys are really enjoying it, that communicates itself to the judges, to the audience, everybody. We've seen it in over 30 years or something of theater that we've been involved in.
Correct.
If the actors are enjoying themselves on stage, I'm telling you, the audience is going to give you a best response that you could ever hope for. And I'm going to tell them to do that. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy what you're doing, make sure that you all are working well together, and you all are here because that's what you really love doing. That will communicate itself to us, and that's something I would really look for.
All right. Thank you very much, Sanith. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you and all the contestants on the 16th. All right. Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you, and good luck. Good luck, everybody. We look forward to some wonderful performances. See you soon. Cheers.
All right. Thanks, Sanith. Okay. Cheers. Bye bye.